Hey guys, so I have made a few videos about starting a business, how to do it, maybe a few reasons why, but I wanted to talk about the perks of having a business. Right now I am on my way to pick up some scaffolding, new scaffolding. So perk number one, if you're a contractor running your own business, is you get a lot of fun toys. You get to buy tools, you get to buy scaffolding, all this stuff, vehicles, and all of it is a tax write-off. Meaning that whatever money I spend on tools, I don't have to pay taxes on. Because my LLC is set up as an S Corp. Meaning that whatever money I have left over is what I pay taxes on. What my company pays taxes on. I better be politically correct here in my terminology in case the IRS sees this video. But that means if I have $100,000 in revenue and I buy a $80,000 truck and another, $10,000 in fun tools, so that's $90,000. If I still have that remaining $10,000 left over at the end of the year, I have to pay taxes on it. But that is one of the main perks of having a business. Get away with not paying taxes on stuff. And it makes you feel good when you spend money on tools and stuff. Another perk of having your own business is that you get to make your own schedule. If you do not want to work a week, you want to go to the lake, you want to go fishing, you want to go to freaking Cancun, just don't schedule anything for that week. You know, it's not the same for all businesses. But for the most part, you get to make your schedule, and you don't have someone sitting there telling you, no, you can't do something. The third perk of running your own business, I would say pay. You know, it's very different for different businesses and everything like that, but as a contractor, I don't make an hourly rate. I make a profit margin. So that means that if I have a house and these people are paying me $5,000 to paint their house, that means that my profit margin on it, whatever money is left over after it's completed, is what I make. And right now, that is about 70%. So I think 70% of $5,000, 15, 25, it's 10% of $5,000, 70, $3,500. Sorry, it took me a little minute to do some math. So I make $3,500 on this $5,000 project. Now that is pretty good, but it also depends on how long it's going to take me to complete the project. Typically, I can knock that out in a week. My rate for $5,000 projects is about 4 to 5 days worth of work by myself. So that's pretty damn good. You know, if I was working at a job making $20 an hour, working 60 hours a week. Okay, so I work about 60 hours a week. $20 an hour at a job for 60 hours, including overtime pay after 40. So you have 20 times 40 is 800, and then you have time and a half is 30 times 20 is 600. So you have $1,400 from working a 60-hour week on a $20 an hour thing. That's not bad. Then you have to pay taxes. That's 15%. So you lose like $210 right off the bat. So now you're down to $1,200. So $1,200 compared to $3,500. You know, you can make 3 times the amount of money running your own contracting business. So that's another perk. The last perk, and it's my favorite, is that I don't have to deal with people all day. You don't. I have to deal with the customer, and more often than not, they're fine. They buy me lunch more often than not. It's crazy. If you treat people nice, you're coming into their home, working on their house, they're going to treat you nice so that you do a good job on their house. They'll buy you lunch. I've had a few guys give me a beer at the end of the day. You don't have to deal with a long line of people always bitching and complaining about something. You just have to deal with a homeowner who wants you to do a good job. And I've worked retail enough to appreciate the situation that I am in terms of customer service. So that is another perk. There's a lot more perks. It's really different for everyone and the type of business that you do, but I think it's good that people know about a lot of the perks of running your own company. If anyone else has any perks that they can think of, be sure to leave them in the comments. I'll check them out. Otherwise, I'm going to go get this scaffold. See ya.